Okay, it is Big Mama. Don't mind the hair. It's a thing. Yeah. I tried straightening it, and let's just say you don't straighten a crooked road. You know what I mean? I looked like Bob Ross before I did this, though. And now, once I did it, it stood up. Honey, I had a Tina Turner thing going on. I can figure out who I am by this. Right, Batman?
Yeah.
He's working his butt off trying to get things done around the house that need doing, that need a bit doing, so he can go fishing. We're planning on what? March or April? Probably starting in April.
End of March.
End of March, into April. Fishing is going to be going on. Have you thought about running trout lines?
Thought about it.
We might need to be doing it. Fish is a source of protein. And if you know right now by the grocery stores, oh my sweet stars and garters, y'all hang on to your wallets because they going to take it. You never need a credit check before you go into the grocery store. What up with that? And now they're talking about the supply chain here in the United States is going to start getting wonkier because the truckers, and I completely 100% understand and back them. If you need anything, go get it now. Because they are fighting for everything that we need to be fighting for. Our freedom to choose. I'm not going to get too political, but I do believe as Americans, as humans, we have the right to choose vaccines. Now, I'm not pro-life, but, well, yeah, I am pro-life. I'm not pro-choice. Let me scratch all that. I am pro-life. I'm not pro-choice. I got confused. Hold on. Water. Anywho, all that being said, let's just get back to, hey hon, how you doing? How's your cousins and them? If I have anything green in my teeth, I've been eating sugar snap peas like a goat eating them. I had a huge container. I cleaned out my fridge today, and I had a huge container of sugar snap peas still left in there from the other week. Hey, that glass container saved them boogers. I tell you what, this is what we're looking like. We had some leftover taco fixins. Don't mind this. Leftover taco fixins. Some spinach. I think there are 4 eggs in there. There's my medication for the next month. Milk. Butter. It's a thing. Tonight we are doing a every plate meal. Thank God these came, because now we have pork chops, and we're going to do an every plate pork chop meal. So I'm getting out my box. I think I showed y'all that was the latest video I had posted. Whoa, my ankle was my every plate box. And so tonight I've been having those days. If you see my Facebook page or my Instagram post, you know what I'm speaking. I'm trying to work through it. I'm trying to put that smile on and fake it till you make it. I'm trying very hard. It's just not wanting to go well. Anywho, tonight we are doing the creamy smothered pork chops with roasted carrots and mashed potatoes. Doesn't that look good, y'all? Alright, it says prep time 10 minutes. Ready in 40. Now remember what I told you about the prep time part whenever I did one before. Prep time, probably if you've made it before. If you haven't made it before and you're like me and you've got to read directions over and over because it just doesn't click. It doesn't go up in there. So I have to read step 1 probably 4 times. I will have to, each of them I'm probably going to have to read 4 times. I'm just saying. So we need our carrots out of our box. I'm going to get our carrots out. We need all of the potatoes. Yellow onion. We need our potatoes. I'm a potato. So, here's our potatoes. That's what I like about having everything just in this box. I can just grab my box, pull it out of the fridge, pull out the ingredients that I need, and then put the box back. We've already had one meal. We had the risotto with zucchini and tomatoes. It was delicious. My family actually ate it. It was a vegetarian meal. It was delicious. Alright, so it's looking for chicken stock. So here's my chicken stock. It's labeled. You kind of have to put your eyeballs to it. So I got my 1 onion. I need some scallions. We used those the other night too. A jalapeno. I'm not quite sure about what this is going to go to. It depends. It depends on what it goes to as to what I need it. And we need the sour cream packets. There's another chicken stock. Alright, so I got, whoa, there went a potato. I got everything out of my box that I'm going to need. So I'm going to put that back down in there. That goes with the rest of my ingredient. I'm looking for that potato. Aha. Found it. The rest of my ingredients will be for probably, I think, tomorrow night's meal. Yeah, pork sausage and orzetto with tomato and Parmesan. It looks good. It looks real good. So here are our pork chops. So, and then other ingredients we're going to need: black pepper, cooking oil, butter, and flour. Did y'all get all that? There goes another potato. Right. Let's see what we need to do with these potatoes before I keep rolling them off my thing. Alright, and first, what's up first? And I got a little dirty, but that's okay. Preheat oven to 425. Wash and dry produce. Trim, peel, and cut carrots on a diagonal. Dice potatoes into 1/2-inch pieces. So I need to cut my carrots on a diagonal and dice my potatoes. I can do this. I can do this. We're going to try to do this without reading the instructions 4 separate times. So preheat our oven. Got that going. We are going to dice up. Dice and slice. Yes, y'all are walking with me, so if you get a little queasy feeling, it's me. You're welcome. I appreciate that. Alright, I do know I am going to need my big... I washed my dishes today. Y'all should be proud. I used the dishwasher this morning. I'm proud of that fact because they could have just sat there all day, me not paid attention to them, and boom, we would have had a problem tonight. Alright, let me get this one that rolled. Alright, so how's y'all's days going? I'm here on the home front. Oh, dropping stuff on my dog. She got belted with a thing of sour cream, but it's okay because it's a little packet of sour cream. Alright, potatoes. We're going to dice some potatoes. I'm going to put them in this pot. I need the cutting board. So, in other news, how are y'all doing? How are y'all dealing with? I pray this finds y'all healthy and well. And yeah. It has been rough out there, people. It's rough out there. That's what Brian said whenever he first moved out. And I had gone back, I'd ran to the store. Now, he had not been out of our possession for 24 hours. I'd gone with him to take his stuff. I had a van load of stuff that I took. This was when he first moved out years ago. And I followed him. Well, we needed some things from the store to like cleaning supplies and stuff. And so I told him that would be his housewarming if I would go and get him like a trash can and laundry basket. And, you know, those little odd and end things that you kind of need when you get into a very first new house. And I knew he was going to need a lot of groceries, like to get kind of situated and started on. I mean, think about it. If you're out on your own and you're starting from scratch, you need everything from flour to salt and pepper to, I mean, you need it all. That is something that I wish someone, I knew my mama wasn't going to do. No, I didn't want nothing from that woman. Lord forgive me, but I didn't. If you're new here, you don't know, but go back and look. You probably can, I think it's the one titled, The Reason Why I Started YouTube. So go back and check that out. And you'll kind of get a basis of my past. My growing up, why I am like I am. I'm French, just saying. I'm still dicing potatoes. I can run my pie hole and dice. But yeah. So, anywho, I had gone and done that for him, and I had gotten back. And so I started taking in some things, and I even got him a couple little special treats. I knew he would need oatmeal cream pies, you know, little snacky stuff. He had the comment he couldn't splurge, and technically he couldn't. I mean, you know, he was just getting his feet in the water wet, let's say. And so he met me at the car, and he started seeing the stuff I brought out, like Pop-Tarts and corn dogs, stuff I knew that he would eat and appreciate, especially, you know, if he got home from work and he's not used to having to get home from work and make supper. So, you know, I took all that in consideration. He was so funny, y'all. I had not been gone probably 2 hours because the Walmart there in Eclectic was just right up the road. So it probably didn't take me 2 hours to go and do all that shopping. He was unloading and unpacking stuff, so he stayed at the trailer. Well, when I got back, he come running out there, "Mama, food." And I'm like, "Yeah, I got you some food. It's rough out here." That's what he said. He's like, "Thank God, it's rough out here." And I'm like, "Brian, I just left you. Yeah, 2 hours ago. You hadn't even been booted out of the nest good." I'm starving. I thought, oh my God. He's going to show up about every dead burn day on my porch wanting food. And he would. He'd come around about once a week for our get home cooked meal. And making sure I don't cut my fingers. And yeah, but he was so funny. It's rough out here. So we're getting back to that just rough out here stage. It's rough out here. Y'all, I cannot believe, you know, the price of bologna. I mean, bologna. If you were poor, you could still afford some dead burn bologna. Now, if you can find it, it's a luxury. Like, I'm not kidding. Yeah. Alright, so I got my potatoes diced up. Now I guess we can go ahead and diagonal our carrots. So I'm going to start cutting these on a diagonal, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I've got my carrots in the oven doing their thing. Oh, I need to set my timer. It said 20 to 25 minutes. I did kind of bigger chunks. I didn't mean to. It was just how I cut them. It said on diagonal, and I do love cutting them on, they call it almost like julienne style, I think is what it was called. I cut them that way, and they're supposed to get done quicker and better. So that's the way I've been doing them. Alright, now for our pork chops, it says while the veggies cooking, I do have I've got my jalapenos diced. I've got my scallions, the whites sliced, and I sliced my onion like super thin. I love using that fillet knife for really, really thin onion slices, and that's gonna really and truly just make it cook quicker. They're gonna be so tender, and they're gonna have a lot of flavor to them. Now the other part of the green onions, the green part, the scallions, and that leftover jalapeno, remember I'm only using half, that's on here. So Fat Man can actually use that to do his, if he wants more spice to his gravy. Alright, so we're going to put this back on the eye. We'll get our heat going back again. And we need, it said, let's see, a tablespoon of butter. 2 tablespoons for 4 servings. So we are 4 servings. So, and y'all, I've got my butter out on the counter. Now tell me, because I'm used to the, I'm getting used to this butter out on the counter deal. I love it. Absolutely love it. But, okay, we're already 80 degrees here in Alabama. Yes, you heard right, 80. 80, 80, like get your bathing suit on, we going to the pond. At 80 degrees, my butter is very near about melted. Do I go ahead and put it back in the refrigerator now, or do I continue to leave it out on the counter? There's your question. That's your question for the day. How do you do your butter when you're 80 degrees? Goodness. Alright, I'm spinning this butter around, and I'm scraping up, see I'm scraping up those bits? Yeah, that's what we want. Look there, Homer. I'll tell you what, that's going to be some good eating right there. And hopefully, cooking this jalapeno will cook the heat out of it, and we're going to be putting sour cream to our sauce. So, between those two things, it ought to be okay. I'm just thinking out loud. See, I want that good brown glaze to these onions. Fillet knife is the way to go. Hey, Fat Man. I used your fillet knife.
Alright.
It did so good.
Yes, dears.
Okay, our carrots, the timer went off. I'm going to kind of give a look-see. You know what? I do believe we could spin these suckers, kind of stir them around. We are near about everything getting ready about the same time. All we got to do is let this onion stuff do its thing. Yeah, look at that color to those carrots. Yum. Oh, shoot. I'm dropping carrots in the oven.
Alright.
No, not alright. Now you're going to have to go fish it out. I fished it out. I didn't burn myself, praise the Lord. Alright, so that needs to go in the garbage. But yeah, I'm going to show you. That fell down at the bottom of the oven, but it didn't burn. Look at that good crusty look on there. Love it. Anytime you can get a good caramelized color to your veggies, that means you've done talked to the spices and the juices, and they done their thing, and it's going to be good. Can't even handle it, y'all. Fat Man, here in a minute, I'm going to need you to come do this too. Hey Google, shut up.
Over 6,885,455 million Americans sat in their living rooms shocked amid immediate frenzy to get hands on deck.
Hey Google, hush. Hush. How do I get her to shut up? I didn't even ask for her. She just kind of popped into the conversation. She butted in on us. Google just stepped right into our conversation, and she wasn't invited. That means she's nosy. I mean, now she's off, we can talk about her. Bless her heart. And if you're down here in the South, you know what that means. Means you can talk about anybody and their mama, and as long as you bless their heart, it ain't saying nothing bad. It's just speaking the truth. Hey, hey, darling, come here and say hi to everybody.
Hi. What we doing for supper?
Pork chops, glazed carrots, and mashed potatoes.
Sweet.
On the potato. Can you get me some milk for my mashed potatoes, please? I had to put some of my melted butter in there. You gotta have melted butter, I'm just saying. She's gonna get us the milk. I'm mushing. Oh, thank you, darling. Alright. I probably got too much. I just kind of poured. I might have stumped my toe when I poured. Then again, I think it might be just right. Who knows? Alright, our onions are doing their thing. Now we're going to have to fix to add our chicken stock. They supplied. And then a little bit of flour. And then the sour cream once we take it off the heat. But I'm finishing up these taters. Oh, they look. That looks so good. And those are homemade from scratch, y'all. Usually I just go and grab my potato flakes and set about my business. But I tell you what, when I get my every plate box and it sends stuff for mashed potatoes, I do mashed potatoes. Don't ask me why. I could do them here at home, you know, without them giving me the incentive to. But I don't. And I don't know why. Alright, so my little scissors, we're going to add this chicken stock to these onions and jalapenos. And then a half a cup of water. So there goes the chicken stock. It is thick. So hence, that's why you do the half a cup of water. Alright, let's see. 1 cup for 4 servings, so we need a whole cup of water. I thought so. I wasn't sure if it was one of those things you double, or if we get to 4 servings, and it is plenty for us, and then leftovers. Now tonight might not be. Tonight we might be fighting, because them pork chops sure look good. Alright, we're going to kind of just stir that in. Hey, Bubba.
Hey.
You want to come and start some tea?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to need flour. I love where I've got my flour and my cornmeal put now. It's saving me a lot of heartache, headache, whatever you want to call it. Whoa, I just sent flour everywhere. Alright.
Got me a boiler right there steaming.
Yeah, I can. Hold on. Can you put that back up? Top shelf. You know,
It's top shelf worthy.
it's top shelf. You know you've been cooking if you got flour right here.
It was top shelf worthy.
It was. Come say hi.
Yeah, and she got flour all over.
I do.
She got
It's a
pot
thing.
steaming over here.
I do. Here's your boiler.
And I get a boiler, y'all.
He gets the boiler. Alright, I've added the flour. And yeah, I just kind of dumped it in there without really.
We need flour in this here operations.
Yeah, it's to make like a roux to thicken up the gravy. In a way, if it would have been me, I probably would have done cornstarch. But I'm following their directions, not mine. It's getting there. It smells delicious. I'm just saying. All right, come in behind me. Ooh, he grabbing my belly and my boobies. Can we say boobies on YouTube?
You might have to bleep that. There's children.
My udders. I can say udders.
There might be children watching this here family program.
Could be. Could be. Hi, y'all.
She's making stuff she says a roux.
Yeah.
Don't know what that is, but I bet it's gonna be good.
It's got jalapeno in it.
Jalapeno, guys.
Don't tell care about that part.
Don't tell Care Beth, y'all.
I do have some extra jalapeno over there for you. If you want to season yours up just a little bit more.
Girl.
Alright, I'm getting my to do this. Because that spoon and me wasn't seeing eye to eye with this flour.
Flour. Alright.
He's got his tea going. We're really and truly waiting on that now. So I'm just going to kind of keep stirring my gravy. Y'all don't want to keep watching me just stir gravy. Oh, I'm sweating like I'll get out. I'm probably going to have to, yeah, we're going to have to heat these pork chops back up. Probably what I'll do to heat them up, I'll probably just going to stick them straight in this gravy. I think that's what I'm going to do. Once I add the sour cream. Oh my goodness. I think they're saving us from a rock or a leaf or whatever happens to be going by. They're saving us. Guys! Shh!
Inside barking.
Right? Amen.
We gotta have inside barking.
I am, look at this. But yeah, I knew y'all didn't want to watch my gravy do its thing. But we're waiting on Tita Boy now. So, I'm going to let y'all go while we're finishing up, and I'll be back. Okay, so we got plates made. Here is the end result. It looks delicious. So here's a taste test. I'm going for the potatoes. And I did put the gravy on my on my potatoes and the pork chop. So we're going to take a bite of the taters first. Let's taste it. It needs a little bit of salt. I always have to re-salt. But that'd be good right there. Alright, for the pork chop. We're taste testing them.
Alright.
And the carrots are wonderful. So, but there's our every plate meal for tonight. We're going to get Carol Beth's reaction on how she likes it.
On which?
Any of it. Try whatever you want to try first. I think the carrot's good.
Yeah.
Alright, Daddy, what do you think? What'd you try?
Taters.
Aren't they good?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't put gravy on your taters?
I did not put them on my pork.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Good girl.
Alright.
Alright.
Good.
Yes. So, that's our every plate meal for tonight. Until next time, y'all be good, be sweet. Don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. Share, play nice with others. And just love one another. Give a hug. Let people know that you're there and thinking of them. Got y'all in our prayers. Yeah. And from all of us, we say bye.
Bye.
Bye.